Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using this Choice Band Pangoro team right here with 4 attacks, a very nice coverage right here. Iron Fist does boost the power of our 2 elemental punches. Knockoff is just a really nice stab, and then Gunk Shot can catch some common fairy switch-ins like Clefable and Tapu Bulu for sure, so I like that. Max HP, unfortunately we're just short of our HP stat being able to have our substitute live a Seismic Toss from a Chansey, or else I would run like some sort of sub Pangoro, of course, but unfortunately our HP stat is just a little low, so we're running the Choice Band set right here, and hopefully it can do quite a bit of work this live. Then we're actually running Rocks U-Turn Gliscor, which is something I wanted to try out. It's not something a lot of people predict, and we definitely can provide us momentum into some of our wall breakers right here, like Icium Z, Kyurem-Black, and Ash Greninja right here. And then we have Mega Lopunny, which is a really nice late game win condition right here, and just before attacks out. I don't really like the power up punch variant, so we're going with this set, and then Assault Vest Magearna, which can definitely just catch a lot of common switch-ins like Ash Greninja, can keep that in check, which is really cool, and that's going to be the team. We're really hoping Pangoro can do some work. Probably going to have to predict with it, and hopefully we can hit our high jump kicks. I mean, it's kind of risky, but hopefully that works out. And yeah, that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Okay, we've got our first game right here. Gonna be up against a pretty offensive team, just with like Skarmory and then a ton of offensive stuff. And I guess Clefable is pretty defensive, I guess, but we can try to break through that with a Gunk Shot. But my Greninja does a ton of work right here. Greninja and Kyurem are really good right here, but what I think I can do is probably lead off with my maybe a Lopunny, but I feel like he's gonna lead off with the Skarmory. So let me lead off here with Pangoro. He actually leads off with the Greninja, which I don't think it can actually knock me out with anything right here. So what I'm going to do here is just go for the early knockoff. I'm sure he'll U-turn to either Skarm or Clef. It was kind of a 50-50, but I didn't want to Gunk Shot into the Skarmory was the main thing. I would rather Banded knock off that thing. Could be very good. And even if he goes out into the Clefable, we can knock that thing off. If he goes Mega Mawile, that's a fine play too, unless he's not expecting the Fire Punch. If he's not expecting the Fire Punch right here, but I think Pangoro gets Earthquake as well, so there's definitely a ton of options right here. You're kind of best to predict. I'm really hoping he opts to go Skarm, because knockoff will do quite a bit of damage to that thing, kind of force it to Roost, and yeah, he goes Skarm. Let's see how much we do here. It doesn't do as much as I thought, but we get rid of Helmet, which could really help me out in terms of trying to wall break with Lopunny and Kyurem. So right here, I know he's going to go for Roost, so what I can do is just go Magearna here. He's going to go for Roost right there, and what I can do now is just go for the Volt Switch. We should be slower, and he's going to go Clefable right here, so this is fine with me. I can get in pretty much whatever Pokemon I want here. I'm going to go out into my Kyurem-Black, and I think just drop the Z move. He may go out into the Mawile, of course, but I'm just going to click the Z move here. He's actually going to Scout out for Protect, which is definitely smart, so we won't be doing as much damage with this right now, but it's totally fine. What I can do here is just switch out to Magearna once again on the incoming Moonblast, or I can just go Gliscor and get Rocks up too. It's not a bad idea. Let's go Gliscor here. He's gonna go for the Wish. Not sure what he's trying to pass it to, but Rocks are pretty free here. Gets in Kyurem, which is definitely a big threat, but having a Rocks up is definitely very good for me right here. So what I think I want to do is just go Magearna. He may fire off his own Z move here. I could definitely see that happening, as he actually goes for the Fusion Bolt. So I kind of need to switch out here because I don't want to be put in a bad position against his Greninja. So let me switch out here once again into my Lopunny. He's going to go back to Clef. I'm not quite sure whether we knock this thing out with enough hits. He's going to get lefties, and I'm assuming he's going to go for Protect here. So let me actually go out into my Pangoro. As he does just go for the Protect, and now what I'll do is just switch out once again into Magearna here. Or I can just Gunk Shot here too. He's going to Protect again. So now I know the Skarm is coming out. So let me go Gran here. I need to start getting my own momentum in this game right now. So we do catch the Skarm coming in. We know it's defensive Skarm, so I can start finally clicking Surf right here. And just starting to break through his team. I actually have Hydro Pump. I'm going to have to change that. But we just knocked that out, which is good. And that can definitely put me in a very commanding position with Gran. Unfortunate that he has to protect a Scout. It's kind of unfortunate for me. So we know this is Protean. I can just switch out here into Magearna. There's no way I would ever risk that Mon. He's going to go for the Protean U-turn, of course, and I'm pretty sure Gran's my only way to actually kill Clef at this point in the game, so I need to be careful. He goes Mega Mawile now. Do I need this Pokemon? Yeah, I think I still do need this Pokemon, so let me actually go out into a different Pokemon here. Perhaps a Gliscor could be good. It's also good against... I mean, it doesn't really do much else. Let's just go Gliscor here. On probably the play rough. Actually goes for SD, but I know we live a Sucker Punch, and we should outspeed here, so... I'm just going to click EQ here. Yeah, we do live the Sucker Punch, and this will do a lot. As what I can actually do here is just Roost on the next Sucker Punch. Yeah, he's going to SD up again. It's kind of scary. Let's try to outplay. Yeah, let me just try to outplay this right now. As we're going to be able to Roost up again. And I guess I'll Earthquake here, because I'm going to try to revenge him with my Greninja anyway. As we do get that right, and we're able to knock out the Mega Mawile, so... no Sucker Punch pressure against my Greninja can really help me out too. Speaking of Greninja, comes back out right here. I'll just go back to Magearna. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, I think after we got the kill on Skarmory with Greninja, we were definitely just in the driver's seat this game, and we're able to pick up the win, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so I just did a ton of laddering. I actually think we might be just outside of 1700s, okay, 1650. Turns out I lost a ton of live points in the Toxic Orb live yesterday, so figured I would go ahead and just ladder up off screen right now. This guy's team is very weak to Kyurem-Black. GXE is still terrible because I do too much testing with stuff that doesn't work on this account, but let me go ahead and just lead off here with probably Lopunny, it's fine. He's just going to go ahead and lead off with Greninja. Lopunny and Kyurem are really the big things this game. Let me go ahead and just click Fake Out here. And he's going to switch out to Tapu Bulu. I don't really respond to this Pokemon too well. I can maybe go Pangoro here. We won't outspeed though, and he will just 2-hit KO me. Let's go Kyurem here. I feel like he might click Superpower, which would be unfortunate, but he's just going to click Horn Leech, which is definitely better for me. As what I want to do here is actually go for an Earth Power, I was really expecting Heatran. Okay, so do I just go for the... I'm just going to fire off the Z move now. As he sacks off Greninja for pretty much no reason, but the problem here is I'm actually very weak to Gyarados now because I took quite a bit of damage with Kyurem. He goes Zam. I can just go Magearna here. And then I may click Ice Beam, but I feel like he may also go Heatran. I would love to catch a Gliscor with an Ice Beam though, that would be very good for me. So he traces Soul Heart. Goes for a Focus Blast, doesn't do too much at all. We get some nice terrain recovery as I'll just go ahead and Volt Switch out here. I feel like Heatran's coming out, yeah. And if he went out into the other thing, it would be unfortunate, but we could come back from it for sure. As what I'll do here is actually bring out my Pangoro and just go right for a Gunk Shot, I think, expecting Tapu Bulu. I think this is a good play because catching Tapu Bulu here would really help out my Mega Lopunny in the back. As we do hit, and Tapu Bulu is gone now, which is really amazing. Goes Gliscor now. I can just go out here into a Pokemon that doesn't really do a ton of work. Maybe Magearna. No, I need Magearna healthy for Zam. So let's keep that around. Let's just go here into my Gliscor. Maybe try to get a Brox. As he's going to knock off my Toxic Orb. Kind of bad, kind of not. It doesn't really matter to me, actually. I'm going to get a Brox here. As he may switch out to Gyarados right now to try to set up. He may do that for sure. He's just going to stay in though, as we do get a Brox, which is cool. He actually appears to be faster than me, so I'm just going to try to slow U-turn out as we get that off, which is really nice. And another good thing here is terrain's about to go down. And so I can get in Kyurem now and just click Ice Beam, which should be able to just claim a kill here, I think. So let's just click Ice Beam. He's going to go immediately to Zam. A very offensive play right there. Let's see how much we do. Does it less than I thought, to be honest. He's going to go for Focus Blast again. He's just going to double to Tran, so he's playing a little bit offensively here, which I definitely think is smart, but Gliscor can switch into Tran every time, so... But maybe not if he's offensive with Magma Storm, we may not take the hit. He does go for Magma Storm. We will outspeed though, so... What I can do here is just go for... I'm just going to try to get a Brox again and hope he knocks me out. As thankfully that's exactly what happens, so... I'll take that, and now what I can do here is just go out into my Greninja. And just click Surf right now. He doesn't have good switching, so I'm pretty sure I can guarantee Battle Bond. So yeah, we just knock that Pokemon out. If Gyarados comes out, I'm staying in. He goes Zam though, which I can just go Magearna as always. Magearna is like the dedicated Zam counter here. And we'll be able to take any attack right now, and then maybe I can just click Ice Beam to make sure that this Gliscor doesn't come in for free. Now if he doubles to Gyarados here, I'm going to be forced to Volt Switch out. Traces Soul Heart. Goes for Focus Blast and unfortunately misses. I actually don't have Ice Beam. I've been playing too much of the Rain team. Let me go here for the Flare Cannon then, maybe. I don't want to put myself into a position where I'm too weak to Gyarados though. So he goes out into this. I just have to switch out and go into... I just have to sack something and go Kyurem again, so... let's sack Pangoro here. It doesn't do anything anymore. So he's going to defog, so he's really trying to win with this Gyarados right now. Which makes sense. What I can do here is just click Ice Punch. And it'll be able to do a lot of damage to something, as we'll probably be able to OHKO this Pokemon, yeah. Now this may be his opportunity to go out into Gyarados for sure. As yeah, he's not even the Intimidate, so that's pretty good for me. So that tells me it's probably a Dragon Dance Moxie maybe. He might have to drop the Z move here, yeah. As he does drop the Z move, I think we're fine anyway. I just have to sack a few Pokemon, go Lopunny, and just click Fake Out, and then pick him off with Shuriken later. Is probably what I have to do, because that's doing quite a bit. And then what I do is I sack off my Pangoro, go back to Lopunny, click Fake Out for another bit of percentage here. As we do even more that time. And I sack off Magearna, back to Lopunny, click Fake Out. Will he switch out here? No, he doesn't switch out. Okay, as now I win with Shuriken, which was pretty much the plan. I feel like if he switched out, maybe, unless... Zan probably died, never mind. Let's just go for Shuriken and win the game now. He ended up getting it pretty close with this Gyarados, but yeah, Shuriken's going to be able to pick up the win here. I'm going to calc that, whether if he switched out, then would he have won? Let's calc that Lopunny, because he would force the kill. So let's calc this. Lopunny, OU Mega Attacker against Alakazam. Did we do 50 with Fake Out? I don't think so, based on return damage. Fake Out? Yeah, I feel like he would have won had he switched out, but yeah, that Gyarados definitely could have come through for him, but Mega Lopunny Fake Out just did too much damage, and Greninja came through in the end, which is definitely cool. Maybe not, though, because I feel like after 45%, Gyarados would not have it a way to knock out my Greninja anyway, so maybe would have been fine right there, and we're able to pick up the win. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, got another game right here. This guy is running like 3 Dark types, 2 Ghost types, and Clefable, so not quite sure what to think, but what I can do here is probably lead off with... He's so weak to Mega Lopunny. I feel like he's going to lead off with Clef, though, just to get up rocks. Kyurem can kind of just kill him one, but he might lead off with Sableye, too, just to prevent my hazards. Let's lead Magearna here, as he's of course going to lead off with the Sableye. Magearna's really good, but what I can do here is just go for the Flare Cannon. I feel like he's going to go Alolan Marowak, if anything, and we'll get a bit of damage off on that right now. Or he'll just not Protect. Okay, he goes for Protect. I know Alolan Marowak's coming out, so I'm going to double out to Pangoro here. And just try to claim one with Knockoff. As out comes the Alolan Marowak, of course. Now I'm going to Gunk Shot on the incoming Clefable. Is probably a good decision here. He may expect me to be faster, of course. No, he just knocks me out with Low Kick. Okay, I guess he was faster anyway. Surprised he would risk that, but like Greninja's really good here. It's just this Hydreigon's the problem. Okay, let's bring out our Lopunny here, and I'll just click Fake Out and then follow it up with High Jump Kick. He really had Low Kick, man. That's so random. But he actually does go immediately to Clefable. So how am I winning this now? Maybe Kyurem plus Gren is probably what I have to do. Let me just click Return here. I feel like he'll get up rocks. Just goes for Wish, okay. I'll just get in Gliscor here. I feel like he doesn't have Ice Beam. As he goes for the Moonblast, we get our Toxic Orb, which is cool. And I just need to get up rocks, I think. But he may also go out into Sableye here. Yeah, let me try to U-turn on the Sableye, what I think I need to do here. I feel like that might be a good decision. He goes Hydreigon, which will take a lot. And then I can just get in Lopunny again. And this time I'll double to Cure. I'm actually expecting Clef to come back. Would he be Scarf on this? He is Scarf, isn't he? Wait, but since he took the drops, I feel like this is a good opportunity to try to get Battle Bond right now. Let's go for Surf. Because if he switches out, then I should be able to get Battle Bond right here. As we get a crit, which is big. As I'm assuming Hydreigon's about to come back, of course. But just Clefable being so low is amazing. He goes Hoopa. That's AV Hoopa, okay. Let me switch out to Magearna. Greninja's the win con for sure now. Goes right for Drain. I can probably just Flare Cannon here. Is probably a good bet. Yeah, let's just Flare Cannon. As he goes back to Marowak. I'm trying to get this Battle Bond to work out. So let me sack off my Gliscor here, as I'm sure he'll just click Flare Blitz. Goes for Shadow Bone, does just quite a bit. As what I can do is probably try to get up rocks now. He didn't go Sableye last time. I feel like he may not do it this time. As we do get up rocks, and he's able to knock me out. So this could be worse, because Lopunny like kind of just wins now. Barring this Hydreigon, but Hydreigon will come back in at what, 47? I feel like I get the kill with Lopunny now. This is the play. Yeah, let's just do that. Go out onto this and just click high jump kick here. And I'll be able to knock out Marowak, of course. Sacks off his Clef, which is good for me. I'm pretty sure I take a hit from Scarf Hydreigon, so if that comes out, my play is to stay in. And then I think I can win with Greninja at that point. Let's see what he does, though. Maybe Sableye comes in here. Oh, he goes Hydreigon. I'm pretty sure I take this hit. I can just knock him out with Return. Oh, he has Superpower, but we lived it anyway, and we knocked that out. Okay, good. That's what I needed. Okay, so now he kind of has to go Sableye here and get a 50-50. Does he protect right away, or does he go for the Wisp or whatever? Yeah, there's the Sableye. As I'm not risking this, I'm going Magearna here. Goes right for the Wisp, so I should have high jump kicked. As what I can do now is just go for the Volt Switch here. He could go back to Marowak. I'm just gonna go for Flare Cannon. Marowak should die from whatever percentage, 30? Yeah. I don't think it's living this. Fortunately, we miss. That could be the difference. But I feel like maybe Greninja can win anyway now. As it's a double down anyway, so that could have been better. Like, I could have definitely used Magearna for Hoopa here. I feel like Hoopa's about to come out too. Let's go Lopunny. Okay, so this is a 50-50 that I have to get right here. Or a double to Gren. Let's just go Gren, I think. As he goes for the Protect, which is good for me. So he tried to catch my head jump kick. As what I'll do here is just go for Surf, of course. I feel like it's because of the miss, I have to bank on him missing Focus Blast anyway. But let's go for Surf. As we do a lot to that, as what I can do here is just go for a... Wait a minute, I just win with Lopunny now. Let's not be silly, yeah. Lopunny definitely just comes out and wins, so... let's not be dumb here. Because he gave me the damage on Sableye, I feel like, yeah, Lopunny just comes out now. Unless this is Scarfoopa too. I guess Surf's not killing anyway, so let's just go for Dark Pulse here. Goes for Drain Punch. I'm pretty sure High Jump Kick kills this. Is it really Scarf Drain Punch? It should go down to High Jump Kick, right? 81%. Okay, never mind. We just got super unlucky there at the end. Let's calc that, because I'm curious. But that really sucks. I feel like if this killed, we just won. I mean, I'll calc Blacephalon too, but let's assume he had no bulk. And then against the Lopunny... Yeah, Return would have killed? No, that's... we can't assume he had no bulk, though. Let's calc against maybe Blacephalon. Well, actually, I feel like we can figure this out. How much did my Dark Pulse do? 23? Okay, so... Specsasker's Dark Pulse did 23. No, it should have done a lot more. We don't have the AV on here, though. Let's put the AV on. Yeah, he had bulk investment, so I think I had to high jump kick right there, and unfortunately we missed, and that's kind of how the cookie crumbles, but it's alright. I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. Kind of unfortunate ending to the last one. I feel as though we should have had that game at the end there, but maybe I should have returned. I don't know. Let's just go here for the... Kyurem does a ton of work. Like, it's like a balanced build like this. Kyurem just goes in. Let's just lead Kyurem. Because I know I can live any hit from Torn. And what I can do is just go for the... I'm just going to switch out. Yeah, this is not worth playing around with. Kyurem. Kyurem's so good here. There's no point in letting it take damage. I want it to be out of range of 1,000 arrows anyway. I mean, getting rid of Torn is so tempting, but like if I drop my Z and U-turns to Heatran, that's just bad too, so... Out comes Heatran, of course. Gliscor is pretty much here to deal with this, so let's go Gliscor. So Rocks U-turn Gliscor. Rocks are good here too. Wow, what is this? Firium? We should live this, right? It blows me away, okay. Never mind. I'm gonna get in this mon and just click a Gunk Shot here, expecting Tapu Bulu. It worked out last time, maybe it'll work out this time. He just stays in to Wisp. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so what am I doing to get back in this game? I need to make some big plays with Kyurem now. Kyurem can definitely still do so much work here, but it's just going to be really uphill. I'm going to stand in Gunk again. As he goes Torn this time, and we do hit, which is cool. Does absolutely nothing, so that's Fizz-Def Torn for sure. Always back to Magearna. This just got really bad really fast here. I mean, he's going to U-turn again, probably right back to the... It's going to be either Mawile or Heatran, yeah. As I just got to stand here and take this hit. As he goes right for that. The rocks, that's a smart play because I need rocks to not be up. As I need to get in Lopunny here and just start doing some work with Lopunny. Lopunny, you want to come out? Okay, there. Let's go ahead and just click high jump kick here. This really sucks though. I mean, he may go Toxapex. What do you go Toxapex here? You could probably just go Pex and then 1v1 me. There's the Toxapex as maybe return can do enough. So that's a base 130 goes to 195. This goes to 150. So yeah, I think return should be doing over half here. Never mind, it does nothing, but he Toxic for no reason, so we may be able to pick up a kill finally. I'm clicking return again. I need this thing gone. Goes Torn. He takes a ton, but we take Helmet. This could be worse. Like, this could definitely be a lot worse right now. Let me go here for the Ice Punch on the Tapu Bulu coming in. So he's letting me put everything in range of Kyurem. As what I can do here is just go for another Ice Punch. Goes right for Protect. That's smart because... Actually, I should have returned. I don't know why I Ice Punched, but... Yeah, we have so much damage on this thing for Gran now. We have an opening with Gran for sure. Especially because Toxapex is weakened. So now what I do is get in this mon. I can just go ahead and click Ice Beam here. But I need to start playing offensively. So there's one thing gone. So I feel like Dark Pulse now has potential. Because he just gave me a ton of damage on everything. Do I switch out here or do I take the damage on this too? I'm going to go for the Gran win and stand here and take the damage. Hopefully this puts it in range of Dark Pulse. That did absolutely nothing. Never mind. Yeah, Gran doesn't have any potential, I think. Toxapex is at what, 36? That's too healthy anyway. This game went downhill too fast. Okay, let's bring this out here. And just go for a Flare Cannon probably, or just a Volt Switch here. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to go out into this and just click Dark Pulse and either hope it kills or get the flinch is basically my play. Because nothing can switch in now. As we get our Battle Bond, which is I guess something here. We may be able to play with this right now. Battle Bond Gran. Goes Zygarde. I need to play off the flinch here because even if I switch out, nothing's doing anything to this. As we do get the flinch, sweet. I mean, I'll take whatever hacks I get. I just lost the last match to a high jump kick miss at the end. And since we knew it was Scarf Hydreigon too. So we may actually be fine in this scenario. Because Pex can't do anything to me, so Zygarde goes down. You can go Torn here. Torn will probably die. Goes Pex. I have to Dark Pulse. Because if he recovers... Okay, sacks Torn for no reason. We know it's not Scarf Torn, so he just wants the Regenerator. So we need one flinch, I think, is what we need. Yeah, it's because that's doing so much. Okay, I need to flinch it right here. We're gonna roll. Okay, come on. Crit, flinch. One of the two. Nah, that's not happening. Here you can just switch out if he wants. As yeah, that's gonna be the game right there. Unfortunately, Greninja nearly managed to pull it back with the flinch, and he definitely gave me an opening by sacking Tapu Bulu for no reason. He played that very weird after he was so ahead, but unfortunately the luck couldn't come through right there, but it's alright, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. Been kind of slipping, so hopefully we can come back to the winning side of things right here. Definitely should have won the game before the last one, but enough of me complaining about that. Let's move on here, and just go with probably Kyurem lead. Kyurem's really good here. How do I not lose to Hawlucha is a big question. Hawlucha is a giant problem here. I mean, between maybe Water Shuriken and Let's lead Kyurem. He's gonna lead Heracross. Our Z move should be able to Oko this, I would imagine. Well, I'm talking this. I'm not playing around with this right now. This is Mega, right? No, they're Mega, yeah. I mean, it could be Mega Swampert, but why would he have that? Okay, so Heracross, OU Wallbreaker, Kyurem. Does it kill? It does kill. So let's click this right now. Get our kill right here early, which I think could be very good for us. Yeah, that thing just goes down. Let's see what he wants to bring in next. Maybe Magearna. I don't see how we're stopping Feeny Lucha here. Misty Seed's a thing, right? Misty Seed is indeed an item, so... Here goes Magearna here. I'll just go out into my own. Goes for Flash Cannon. The damage on this could be bad in terms of dealing with Hawlucha, but I feel like we would be in range anyway. Let me try to fire off a Flare Cannon. He's just weakening me for what? Okay, I don't want to take too much damage on this. Let's Volt out. If he goes Swampert now, it'll be unfortunate, but we get out of there. Which is definitely very good for me right now. What do you have, Ice Beam on this set? I just need damage on this, and then Grand Luck goes in here. I mean, actually, he has a Feeny. What am I talking about? Let's go for Fake Out. Goes out into Swampert. I could just fire off 2 returns here and knock this out here. I think that's worth it. I mean, he could Waterfall me. That's like the worst thing he could do. Or Scald Burn me. Scald Burn me would be really annoying. Gets up Rocks. This set. It's the Rock set. Okay, let's go for High Jump Kick. This Lopunny cannot hit a High Jump Kick. Actually, it's hit quite a lot this live. Let's go for another one. And now what I need to do is try to get my Battle Bond, maybe. No, let's just knock this out. That's really annoying though, like, all that health on Lopunny just gone. Let's go here for Knockoff. Yeah. As he burns that too. Okay, so how am I winning? It's still Grand. Grand's still the win con. But he still has like a good health AV Magearna and a Feeny. So that thing dies at least. Greninja can deal with Blacephalon, it's just that. Okay, he goes Blacephalon now. So let's go for a knockoff here. He may try to click sub. Just knocks me out. So what I can do here is get in my Gren and just click Surf. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Spike actually. I feel like he'll switch this out into the Magearna. I was expecting Feeny to come out. Okay, let's play this. Let's at least try to win the end game right here. Maybe with Kyurem. Because the Spike is good for sure. He goes Magearna. Just goes for Ice Beam. Okay, I'm just gonna try to take as much damage as I can on this if this guy wants to do this right now. Because we're doing a lot more than he is doing with Flash Cannon. It looks like we can maybe live one more depending on our roll. 13 and 15. Yeah, it looks like we'll live the next one here. And get off a little bit more damage, which could be very good for me. Okay. And my next play here is to go probably Gran. Or Kyurem. Actually, if I go Kyurem, what is he doing to that? Blacephalon's not going to kill me after. Let's go out into this and click Fusion Bolt. And knock that out. Cool. Okay. I feel like if I had this high jump kick, the game would already be over. Because I would have Fake Out plus Shuriken Pressure for the other thing. Goes out into this. Fusion Bolt should be able to pick it off. Oh, it's the Z move set. Okay. And it's just Fire Emblem Z. It's not even the other Z. Okay, let's go out into Gliscor here. Probably take one hit and just go for Earthquake to kill this. But I feel like I have no way around Hawlucha. He goes for Mind Blow and we live it with 1%. Mind Blow, that's an interesting tech. Goes Feeny here. What I pretty much need to do is just weaken it with Earthquake. So he goes for Skull. Does he not have Moonblast? I think my hopes are on him not having Moonblast. And I just click Surf here. Come on, don't have Moonblast for no reason. Okay, he gets a crit, but he doesn't have Moonblast. That crit might make the difference. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we might win here, because I knock him out, and... Oh, no, he's the Terrain Extender. Never mind. Okay, so he had that anyway. I think if I had hit my thing with Lopunny, I would have had this game, but it looks like we lose now. Yeah, we kind of had like a bad streak of luck this live, but it happens. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that. Unless he's not Misty Seed and he's the Unbird, like the other set with Unburden. No, it's Misty Seed. Okay, and he can knock me out here for sure. I guess I'll drop a GG in chat, but I definitely think we would have had that if I had hit my high jump kick, because Lopunny, he had like no switch-ins for. Maybe I should have played it better, but still, like we would have been at a very commanding position right there. But it's all right. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got our final game right here. Didn't want to end it off on 3 losses in a row, so I figured this might be a good idea. As what I can do here is just lead off with Lopunny. He's going to lead with Deontay, of course. I can just Mega Evolve here and go for a Fake Out. Okay, so he doesn't Mega Evolve just to take less from Fake Out. As this is probably that Endeavor set, I think. So let's go Magearna here on the rocks. And now what I'll do is just click Iron Head. Mega Evolves, goes for Sub. Yeah, it is a Sub Endeavor set, okay. Okay, I know what I need to do to counter this. Let's click HP Fire a few times. So now that we got the HP Fire damage on the sub, our Volt Switch should break it. So he's going to go for Endeavor now. As our Volt Switch does break the sub right there, and what I can do here is just bring out maybe Lopunny to kill this. Yeah, okay, Lopunny, I need you to hit this high jump kick this time, please. I would appreciate that. This should kill. He's so weak to Lopunny too. I have to hit this, or else like it'll just put me so far in the back. He's like doesn't deal with the Lopunny at all. He's like debating switching this out to preserve the Endeavor, which is what he's gonna do, but this should okay. 3rd high jump kick miss in a row. Goes for Wisp. And we're still in this game, but it's just so much harder now. Let's go for Flare Cannon. Maybe he'll give me damage on Volcarona. Just gives me the Deontay. And then goes Volcarona. Okay. Do we lose to Volcarona? I gotta Volt out. I'm gonna go out into Lopunny here. Click Fake Out. And then hope I get enough hits with Shuriken. Goes for a Sub. So I need to sack another Mon, or I'll just go off the Shuriken hits again here. Fake Out did a ton, but what I can do here is just go for Shuriken. Because we didn't get enough hits, but at least we get to knock this out. But Lopunny is so weak now, it's going to be in range of extreme speed. Goes Cortana. I'm going to go Gliscor here as he knocks off my orb. I'm going to get up my own rocks. Volcarona. Earthquake. Knocks me out. Lopunny comes back here. Return. Knock that out. He always goes back to Cortana. Now he wins with Scarf Sacred Sword. Yeah, I'm just going to end off the live here. Clearly won on some bad streak of luck, but like, it is what it is. We're going to lose 4 matches in a row. We should have definitely won, I think, 3 of them. But Mega Lopunny does not hit high jump kicks, but it is what it is. He's going to go ahead and pick up the win right there. And well, on off the live, Pangoro definitely did quite a bit of work. We predicted the Gunk Shot a couple of times, but unfortunate that we got robbed quite a few times right there. But it's alright, and that's just how it happens when you use high jump kick. And hope you guys enjoy, of course. If you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, so that way you don't miss out on any competitive Pokemon content. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.